What's the word, fam? Today I just wanted to talk about how important it is to really look at yourself and really appreciate yourself for how fucking powerful you really are, man. Like, no matter who you are, you have accomplished things. You have grown, you have developed, you have become a better human being. You have succeeded and grown and just accomplished beautiful things. No matter if it's something big or small, just appreciating whatever it is that you've accomplished. Really appreciate that. Like, especially for people who are artists or create things on a public platform, like, say you make music, right? I think there's a lot of people out there who just make music and leave it out there and they don't really stand by it, or they're not really proud of it. They don't really like show it out there or give it out there to the world. And I think that's kind of sad because, like, you put time, energy, love, effort, money, whatever it may be, into that project, into that thing. And so it's like you should be proud of it and you should stand by it regardless of if it's necessarily like perfect or not, or if it's the exact thing or the way that you wanted it to be. Be proud of what you've accomplished. And it's unfortunate that there are probably a lot of people out there who are willing to hate on something. Like, say you create a piece of art and people don't like it. There's probably people out there who are willing to hate on it, trash on it, say mean things about it. But I think it's so important to just really cut all that out, because at the end of the day, who are you really making this art for? Who are you really producing this for? You did it because you enjoyed, you wanted to do it. They were not in the equation of when you decided you wanted to do this. Like, they were not a part of the equation, so why bring them in? Why let that energy affect you and bring them into the equation afterwards? It's pointless. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at LeBron James. He probably gets thousands, tens of thousands of tweets a day talking about this or that, trashing him, right? He would have never became the greatest basketball player of all time if he cared about those things, right? Never would have. Probably wouldn't have become as great as he was if he cared and truly was insecure about the things like that people are saying. So that's why it's so important to really celebrate yourself, especially because there are going to be times in life that people probably aren't going to be there to celebrate you, and that's okay. Celebrate yourself, because who did you do it for in the first place? It's got to be you. And don't let them dim your light. Don't dim your light for anyone just because they're in the darkness. You know what I'm saying? You walk outside, the sun rises every day, right? It doesn't dim itself because people think it's too bright. No, tell them put on some shades, right? Tell them put on some shades. They don't like the way that you're shining. Tell them put on some shades. For real. Be grateful for who you are and what you've accomplished. All right? Because no one else is going to be able to tell you what's best for you other than you, right? It's your own life. You are the one who's suffering consequences of your choices. So why would you let anyone else make those choices for you? Doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? And more than anything, I think it's just important to really preserve your peace. Not let the external affect you. Not let what people say affect you. Right? Because it's what's within that's the most important. They'll never be able to get to that. Never. That light comes from within. So preserve your peace. Preserve your power. I'll catch y'all later. Bless up, fam.